What's up, everybody? This is just going to be a short video this week. I got to get something off my chest. I'm doing a DC versus Marvel rant, as well as what's in this box right here. We're going to find out. But first, this may come as a shock to some people, and I'm going to say it here live on YouTube because it's something I got to get off my chest. For a lot of people that don't know, they need to know the truth. I prefer DC over Marvel. There, I said it. I know, it's shocking. You are all probably gasping right now. I get it, but I'm a DC fan. DC super fan. Whatever you want to call me, I prefer DC over Marvel. Okay? With that being said, that brings me to the whole point of my video. Okay? In talking about the two companies, Marvel versus DC, I am really only focusing on the movie universe for this particular episode. And there's a reason. Okay? Now, first of all, I just want to say I watch Marvel movies. I have Marvel comic books. I don't really collect them, but I have them. My first comic book ever was a Spider-Man comic. I love Wolverine. I like the X-Men. I grew up on the 90s X-Men and Spider-Man cartoons, okay? They were the shit, okay? But strictly speaking, the Marvel movies, I love them. I watch them, almost all of them. I only haven't seen maybe 3 total out of all the 10 years that we got going on. Marvel just had their big 10-year class photo, by the way. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out online. It's pretty cool. Stan Lee's there as well. Literally everybody. But yeah, so anyways, I even own a few of the Marvel movies. So it's not like I hate Marvel or whatever the case is, or I'm always dissing Marvel movies. It's not true. It's just not true. I respect them for the awesome movies that most of them are. That's why I have a few of them. With that being said, I saw something this week that disturbed me as a DC fan. There was a Facebook group, I don't remember where, it was somewhere on the West Coast. I want to say Cali or, I don't know, somewhere over there. But anyways, it was this Facebook group called DC over Marvel. Now, I read this article online and it pissed me off, which is why I'm talking about this, okay? It's not that I want Marvel movies to fail, necessarily, because I really don't. It's just that I guess I want DC movies to do better. Not necessarily sales-wise, we'll get to that in a minute, but ratings-wise, it would be nice. You know what I mean? It splits the own DC family down the middle. Half of us hated BVS, and half of us loved it, and now all of a sudden, Man of Steel is the best one of all of them, according to us, when a few years ago when it came out, we were trashing it, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, back to the point. This Facebook group said, hey, we're going to get as many members as we can, and our whole objective is to purposely go on the Rotten Tomatoes website and destroy Black Panther before it comes out. Why? Why? What's the point? That really pisses me off. Like, I get it, and they're self-proclaimed DC superfans, okay? It's one of the old fucking ways of thinking that by tearing down the enemy you make yourself look better or whatever the case is. That's not true. You can diss a Black Panther movie all the hell you want on Rotten Tomatoes. I think right now it has 100%, by the way. Obviously it'll go down into the 90s, but what does that prove if you do, and you do get your goal realized, and you do bring the ratings on it way down? What does that prove? By the way, this thing got 3,700 people agreed to do it, okay? Eventually, Facebook came in and took the whole thing down and destroyed it and released a press statement on all that shit. You can look it up, whatever. But my point is, what is the point? So tearing down Black Panther is going to all of a sudden make everyone, including Rotten Tomatoes, who DC claims that we have this huge beef with Rotten Tomatoes, even though Warner Brothers owns a portion of them, or all of them, I forget. Don't quote me on that, but you think they're all of a sudden going to start judging our movies better on purpose? That's not the case, okay? Do they have hidden agendas sometimes? Possibly. Do I think Wonder Woman would have gotten a big of rating many, many years ago if it wasn't the first superhero woman movie? Probably not. I think that's a huge reason they gave it such high ratings, is to avoid that woman backlash, which is wrong, okay? But again, that's what Rotten Tomatoes does. But us as movie fans, as comic book fans, as superhero fans, as Marvel, DC, God, who the hell else is out there? I can't even think right now. Oh, Image, Dark Horse, all of them guys. We should appreciate the movies regardless of what some nerd thinks up in fucking Rotten Tomatoes office that judges these movies. We really shouldn't care. Or these critics all over the country. My point is, we shouldn't care. They make the movies for us, okay? And the idea is that you're going to go and tear down a Marvel movie on purpose to make them give DC movies a higher rating or get more fans to like the DC movies better. That's not going to help jack shit. It's literally doing this, okay? Marvel movies are good as it is, so why would you go and try to tear them down just to make us look better? That makes us look worse. And as a DC fan, I don't even want you to call yourself a DC fan. That's bullshit, okay? I'm honestly, at the end of the day, a superhero fan, regardless of what company. But I prefer, my preference is DC, but I'm not going to go and tear down other movies. Every time a Marvel trailer comes out, I watch it, and I'm just like, why can't ours be this good? You know? That's not me saying, no, it fucking sucked, don't watch that movie, it looks like trash, okay? I'll always critique a Marvel movie the same way I'll always critique a DC movie. I may look at it through different lenses, I'll admit that, but I can admit where shit went wrong, okay? The Justice League movie, it went wrong in a lot of places, but I also appreciate a lot of it, okay? There's a few Marvel movies that, looking back now, does not age very well, okay? With all that being said, we need to focus on our movies as well, and also get away from the ratings thing. Because here's the truth, the ratings don't determine whether we get more movies or not. More DC movies or more Marvel movies or not. It's the sales that matter. I got news for you. If Green Lantern, which only did like 90 million over what its budget was, with fucking Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool, dude. If that had done 3, 4, 5, 600 million, we would have gotten a sequel, regardless of how terrible it was. So until you people realize that it's more on money, you need to change the way you're thinking. Because it's just not worth it. It's not helping, okay? And also, let's not act like just because people not hate our movies, but Rotten Tomatoes or whoever gives our movies lower ratings, usually in the 20s. Okay, Wonder Woman got 90-something, which I love, but the rest of them got in the 20s, 30s. Man of Steel got 50-something, okay? But with that being said, our first 5 DC movies have sold better than the first 5 Marvel movies. It's facts. Go check it. Even for inflation, our movies still outsell them. You can even add the first Avengers movie in there. Then they are even with our sales. Okay? Now, does that account for 3D portion of it? The 3D ticket sales? I don't know. I'm sure you could look into it. All I'm saying is the gap between the two, first 5 versus their first 5, was big enough to where I would think we would still be marginally ahead. Okay? And that's not a dig at Marvel. That's just saying that we are not as far behind as everybody thinks we are. So far behind that we need to go and diss the other company. I want to see Black Panther. That first trailer kicked ass. The soundtrack on that thing sounds amazing. I loved Black Panther and the Civil War movie. I did. I want to go see it. Okay? I own Logan. I own Captain America. I own Civil War. What else do I have? I got another Captain America movie. I got, I think, 1 or 2 Iron Mans. I got both Avengers. So, like, just stop it. It's fucking pointless. Okay? The only people you're hurting is yourselves. The other side of it is, the rest of the world, they're getting superhero fatigue. The superhero movies, they're starting to get tired of them. Which is why movies like Deadpool, which basically makes fun of the superhero genre, sells so well. Because it's like anti-superhero movie, even though it is, but that's why people flock to it. Okay? So, with people already getting that fatigue towards superhero movies, let's try not to tear them all down, ratings-wise, just to prove a point. Because if they start going down ratings-wise, and the idiots actually go by ratings, and stop going to go see the movies, and the sales get lowered on the movies, people aren't going to start seeing them, then the movies aren't going to, the companies are going to stop making them. And as a fan, what's more important? That Wonder Woman gets a higher rating than Homecoming? Or that Suicide Squad does better than Logan? Is that really worth it? Like, you're getting your movie. You should just be happy about that and not worry about what the other company's doing. Or you could be a fan of both and go watch both regardless and stop tearing down the other guy just to make yourself look better. It's sad. So DC over Marvel? Me personally? Yeah, I prefer DC over Marvel. Am I going to start a Facebook group and purposely go rip another company or rip another company's movies or TV shows or comics? No. It doesn't make me look good. It doesn't make us look good. It doesn't do anything. It accomplishes jack shit. Zero. Zilch. Nada. The equivalent of zero. Okay? Go eat a pizza, eat all 8 slices. What's left? Nothing. That's what you're going to get. Anyways, sorry to annoy y'all with that. It's just been something that's on my mind lately. And I hope you can just see movies the way they're supposed to be seen. And not purposely go and try to destroy another. You shouldn't do that in real life anyway. With another person, you shouldn't go and tear somebody else down just to make yourself look better. It's sad. It makes you look the worst at the end. Okay? So, DC over Marvel? Mm-mm. It's DC and Marvel. Or Marvel and DC. Or honestly, you could scratch them both and just put superhero movies. You should just be thankful that those people are even on a big screen for the first time in the majority of our lives. And enjoy it for what it is. That's it. Now, with all that being said, all that negativity, let's open this box. I know, big change of pace, but whatever. I don't know what's in this box. I really don't. I got it in the mail the other day, and it has a flammable battery warning on the back, so that's kind of scary. So I have no clue what's in there. I have an idea what's in here. I'm hoping it is what I think it is. But I didn't get any kind of email saying, hey, this is on its way or anything, so I'm surprised. So I don't know what's in here. It could be an egg roll. Could be a bomb. That would suck. It could be an enemy that sent me a crumbled up comic book. That would really suck. But I still think the bomb would be worse. Actually, egg rolls, because I don't eat raw fish. My menu of things I eat is very limited. Anyways, let's open this box. Let's find out what's inside together, and end this rant on a peaceful, hopefully peaceful, unless it's a bomb or sushi, on a somewhat on a positive note. So I think I'm gonna go to work soon too. Anyways, while I'm opening this, go check out the Munch Pack video if you haven't been watching it yet. It's awesome. That was the wife takeover one. Me and the missus sat there and ate snacks and choked and, cried. Water, our eyes got a little watery on some of the snacks, so go check that out if you have time. It's a 2-parter because the editing is stupid for some reason. Hold on. I really hope that opening it like this does not damage whatever's inside. Yeah, go check that out. Check out the Munch Pack video, me and the missus. All right. Oh! I know what this is. I totally forgot about this. Okay, so for work, I've been at my place for 10 years. Sad. I know. I'm hoping to get a new job soon. But anyways, I've been there for 10 years. And when you're there for 10 years, you get a packet of shit to choose from as like a reward type thing. I chose a JBL Flip 4 Bluetooth speaker. And that's what this is. So I'm actually really excited about this. I thought it was going to be the coffee cup, my Wonder Woman coffee cup that they're supposed to be sending me since it was damaged last time. I'm really excited this. I legit might take this to work with me. All-purpose, all-weather companion, Flip 4 JBL speaker. I picked this out of all the other stuff because it was the most expensive thing on there. And after working for this company, which I'll do a video on much, much later when I quit, I wanted to get the most expensive thing on there because they can kiss my ass. So yeah, there were other things on there like $10, $15 items. There was a popcorn maker, which my missus is not happy about, but hey, I worked there for 10 years. I wanted this. So I'll get her a popcorn maker later on down the road. But yeah, that's awesome. Check that out. I've never owned one of these, so I'm really excited. I'm going to take this thing to work and, yeah, play that. That's really cool. So, all right, that's what's in the box, guys. Sorry about the rant, and it is what it is. So I'll be seeing you next time, and from me and DC and Marvel and superhero friends alike, Shadow Nerds out. Psh.